This is Conference USA on ESPN Plus from beautiful Denton, Texas, and the fabulous Super Pit. It's a CUSA West Division showdown between the Lady Texters of Louisiana Tech and the University of North Texas. Alongside Hek'ma Harrison, my name is Chris Mycoskie. Hek'ma, on Thursday, the Mean Green finally broke their losing skid that went to 3 games. They took some punches down the stretch against Southern Miss, but landed a few haymakers of their own.
Yeah, and most of those haymakers were landed by Quincy Noble down the stretch with 5 minutes to go. And I mean, look, both of that last Thursday night was a neck-and-neck game, but Quincy Noble came up big time for her squad, tying her season high of 30 points.
The best that she's done in her career, nailed that number again. Also brought down 8 rebounds against the Golden Eagles. On the other side, the Lady Texters bring in Kiana Walker. The junior guard has scored in double figures every single game this year.
It's almost, it's unfathomable to even think of, and she is one of 3 women in Conference USA who has that distinction, and she is just a consummate leader. Her coach is just glowing about how her leadership has blossomed under her leadership, and she's definitely an electric player that's going to be on display here at the Super Pit in Denton.
This is the 18th meeting between the Texters and the Mean Green. Tech won the first 12 in this series, but UNT has won 4 of the last 5. Thanks for spending part of your Saturday with us on ESPN Plus as Louisiana Tech gets the ball to start the game. Same starting 5 that they had on Thursday when they lost to Rice at Tudor Fieldhouse in Houston.
You can tell right away that the Texans are trying to go with that high pick and roll, but get the ball inside to Roberson, and that's another turnover and good defense by the Mean Green.
Walker throws that one away. On the other end, Amber Dixon, the former Lady Texter, trying to score against her former team, and Texters will get the ball right back after a walk.
You know how bad she wanted that shot to go down. Like you said, she's a former Texter, graduated from Louisiana Tech, but obviously with the COVID year, able to return and get closer to home.
The Arlington native now playing in Denton. Maddie Townley hands it off to Jazzion Jackson. North Texas also playing with its same starting 5 from Thursday night when they beat Southern Miss 72-66. Mean Green have been good here at the Super Pit in conference play. They've won 2 out of 3 home games.
And they are missing Ali Gomez and her presence on the floor. She is 5'6", but she is a spark plug for this team. Her defensive rebounding really is uncanny, and that's something they're going to miss tonight.
Jackson at the top of the lane, pitches it back out and back in, and North Texas throws it away. A turnover on each side now. 1 minute elapsed, and we're scoreless between Louisiana Tech and North Texas. Salma Bates thinks better of it, kicks it back out, and now Robertson. Annalyn Robertson. A couple of bounces on the rim. Doesn't go down.
Not only is she a rim protector, but she is the presence down low. And they saw versus USM how they stretched them in the inside, so they're trying to get that advantage as well.
Maddie Townley forces one up on the run. 90 seconds deep, still looking for the first point of this contest. Robertson, the slick move and pass down to Kate Thompson. Thompson over the top of Mallard, can't get it to go.
Mallard does a great job of facing the defender and getting her off the box and not allowing an easy shot.
Dixon dumps it into Mallard. Mallard working against Thompson, and really nice job of redirecting that ball by Thompson.
Well, Thompson just returned the favor that she just got on the other end.
Driving baseline, Kiana Walker still can't get a bucket to go, more than 2 minutes deep.
Let's see if someone wants to score some baskets today.
We may be in for a very low-scoring affair here in Denton, but I have a feeling they're going to turn it on offensively any second now. Jackson going baseline, off the backboard, long. Rebound by Townley, tied up.
You see Maddie Townley immediately jumping in for that rebound. That's what she's known for. She's going to take charges and rebound. I mean, she is the leading rebounder in the history for Mean Green. I think she has that distinction. She took it a couple of games ago on the road.
North Texas inbounding from underneath its own basket. And there, Dixon scores the first 2 of the ball game against her former team.
That nobody wants to score worse than Amber Dixon does in this ball game.
UNT very glad to have her on their side for a lot of reasons as Walker evened things up. But when Dixon played against North Texas last season in that Lady Texter uniform, she scored 29 points over the course of 2 games.
And that's probably what got her here. Coach Staley Mitchell was sick of her burning them on offense.
If you can't beat them, get her to join them, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And Quincy Noble just getting right back in rhythm. And that's one thing you're going to notice about her, Chris. She's just so relaxed when she's getting that shot up.
Walker over to Sylvia Nativi, the Italian, and Robertson floats it into her. Nativi over to the other side. Nice work by Amaya Brannon, the freshman from nearby Plano, Texas.
Nativi does a wonderful job of finding the cutter behind the Mean Green defense.
Tied at 4, 6.5 minutes left, first quarter. A little long on that, and Walker's able to pull it down.
And that's a good job, good box out by Robertson.
Walker, the junior from Lone Oak, Arkansas. Acrobatic shot, no good. Fouled by Amber Dixon.
You know, on that play, Amber Dixon did everything perfectly, right up into the end, moving her feet, shuffling, just got a little bit of the wrist, and good patience by the refs, just waiting to see if that was an and-one situation.
Walker, the reigning player of the week, according to the Louisiana Sports Writers Association. She scored 20 against UTSA last Thursday. Followed that up with 20 more against UAB.
For both of these squads, it's going to be very imperative to stay balanced. They're going to put out a lot of energy on defense, but staying balanced is going to be important because both of these squads do turn it over.
Walker misses the back end, and Robertson up and down. Robin Lee checks into the game for the first time for Louisiana Tech, the freshman from Moss Point, Mississippi. As Annalar Robertson heads back to her position defensively after committing the turnover. First turnover of the game for her, third overall for the Texters. Quincy Noble blocked away by Robertson.
Yeah, she's standing in there with number 44, and presence was going to deny that the whole way.
And Walker denied on the other end. Nice defense on the blocks by Jackson. Noble going baseline. Quick feed, ball loose. It'll go the other way.
And we talk about Kiana Walker and her ability on offense and getting in double digits, but she's also defending the premier player on the other end.
And here's the swats by Robertson, the hometown product, sophomore from Ruston. You know, close the borders for players like that when they grow up in your city. Robertson falling away off the lane.
And one thing she's going to do is she's going to find her spot, and she knows how to get to it.
That is a confident player. Head coach Brooke Storr for Louisiana Tech says she has that no-nonsense approach. And there's a young lady that she loved having in her program for 4 years, Amber Dixon, now trying to beat her today as a member of the Mean Green.
I love the way that Amber Dixon is coming to the stadium, being aggressive and looking for her shot.
Salma Bates up top to Brannon. Swish.
Yeah, Brannon caught that in rhythm. No need for a dribble. Right back up with it and knocks down the three.
5 points for Brannon. Coming off the bench for La Tech. Jackson, left wing, triple try. No good. Rebound pulled down by Walker off the bounce.
Yeah, Jazzian Jackson, she's going to continue to go back to that three-point shot because I'm telling you, she will knock them down. She did it last Thursday versus USM.
Robin Lee has plenty of room, pitches it over to Brannon. She's had the hot hand. Bates Finding resistance from Dixon, kicks it out. Continues to shoot the rock incredibly well in the early going. Amaya Brandon up to 8 already.
Yeah, Texas doing a really good job on offense, making sure that they rotate the ball, go deep into the play clock before they get a shot up. And I think they're stressing right now the Mean Green defense.
La Tech has doubled up North Texas to this point. 12-6 is the count. 3.5 minutes remaining, first quarter. Long distance, no good. Follow, missing by Brannon. Had the chance for the bunny put back to get into double digits. No such luck. Driving is Jackson, the junior from Dallas.
What a move by Jazzion Jackson. Just has the defender on her skates. It goes with the left hand.
Slowing it down, Salma Bates, the transfer from Tulane. Baseline by Lee, good.
Yeah, Robin Lee is heating up. She's making sure that she gets her shot off as well, coming back down on defense against Quincy Noble.
Maddie Townley looking to make something happen for her squad, trailing 14-8. Noble turns around, and Louisiana Tech gets the ball back. 9 rebounds for the Lady Techsters, 6 for North Texas.
Right now the Texans are making a little bit of a run, and the Mean Green have to be careful here.
Next whistle will cause our first time out of the game. They played deep into this first quarter without a whistle since the 5-minute mark. Robertson, good.
There's nothing you can do about that. Once Robertson gets up in that elbow and she gets that shot off, she's not going to miss it.
6'3", plenty of size. Going up against 6 foot even Maddie Townley more often than not today. And finally a whistle as North Texas will have a chance at a 3-point play coming back out of the timeout. 16-10, Louisiana Tech in the first quarter from the Super Pit. Conference USA basketball from Denton,